I hope you're well. In this video, we want to solve this one problem number 11 of Stanford Math Tournament 2022. In two ways we want to solve this problem, but because I want that this video be useful for basic level students and also professional level math solvers, so I use Timecode. So in first part, I teach quadratic function sum or product rule, and second part Newton's sum. For these two parts, you can click now if you don't know them, the video on top of my video here. If you go to that video and use the description, you can use timestamps, and in that video I explain first part and second part completely, and you can learn these two things in that video. You can click on video on top of my video, and third one and fourth one. First solution by using Newton's sum, second solution is by using basic methods. So let's start solving the problem. Suppose that x and y are complex numbers satisfying the relations x squared plus y squared equal to 11, x cubed plus y cubed equal to 20, x to the power 4 plus y to the power 4 equal to 23, x to the 5 plus y to the 5 equal to negative 25. Compute x to the 6 plus y to the 6. Okay, and also you can use the time codes in the description of this video to see first solution is from what time to what time and second solution. So let's start. Here we have x squared plus y squared equal to 11. So suppose x and y are roots of what? Root of a polynomial or quadratic formula. So suppose x plus y, sum of them is s, x, y, the product is p. So if I want to define a quadratic function, w squared minus sw, in first part of the video I've explained this, and you can use timecodes minus sw plus what plus p equal to 0. So here we have this. Now I want to use Newton's sum. S0 is what? S0 is x0 plus y0, which will be what? 2. S1 is what? X1 plus Y1, which we said we consider X plus Y is S. S2 is what? X squared plus Y squared. We know it is what? X squared plus Y squared is 11 here. And now, if we want, we also try to find it in terms of SMT and also S3, X cubed plus y cubed. We want to calculate it is what? 20. We use Newton's sum to calculate it in terms of SMT. So let's solve at first S2. Look, I said w squared minus s w plus p equal to 0. And in Newton's sum method, I've told you that you can replace it with s2 minus s1 plus p equal to 0. Oh, sorry, here we should write ps0. Okay, so if I correct this one, equal to 0. Now here, s1 is what? S1 is s, because s1 is x plus y. S0 is what? 2. So if we take these things to right hand side, negative s times s, negative s squared, take it to right hand side, s squared plus 2p, if we take it to right hand side, minus 2p. So it will be what? S squared minus 2p. Now we want to focus on finding S3. So again, if we use Newton's sum, S3 minus S2 plus PS1 equal to 0. So if we take to right side, S3 will be SS2 minus PS1. We take it to right hand side, negative, and it will be positive. So SS2 is what? We've calculated S2. It will be what? S squared minus 2p minus PS1. S1 is what? Is S. So it will be S cubed minus 2PS minus PS, which will be S cubed minus 3PS. So let me replace it, s cubed minus 3ps. So let me erase these things. Okay, now we want to calculate S4. We know S4 from here is 23, and it will be x4 plus y4. And if I replace S4 minus SS3 plus PS2 equal to 0. So here I can say S4 equal to, take them to right hand side, negative will be positive, SS3 minus PS2. So it will be S3 is what? S3 will be S cubed minus 3ps minus ps2. Replace s2 here with s squared minus 2p, and also s3 we replace from here. So minus p times s2 s squared minus 2p. So let's see, it will be what? It will be s to the power of 4 minus 3ps squared minus ps squared plus 2p squared. So it will be what? S4 minus 3ps squared minus ps squared 4ps squared plus 2p squared. So I replace here s to the power of 4 minus 4ps squared plus 2p squared. Okay, so let's erase this part. Now let's calculate S5. S5 is negative 25 equal to what? X5 plus Y5 equal to S. We want to calculate. So let's replace it here. S5 minus SS4 plus PS3 equal to 0. So we consider S5 equal, take these things to right hand side. SS4 minus PS3. So it will be SS4. S4 is what? S4 minus 4ps squared plus 2p squared minus ps3. ps3 will be s cubed minus 3ps. And it will be what? S to the power of 5 and minus 4ps cubed s multiplied by the next one, 2p squared s minus ps cubed plus 3p squared s. So if we simplify, it will be s to the power of 5 minus 4ps cubed minus ps cubed minus 5ps cubed plus 2p squared s plus 3p squared s equals to 5p squared s. So if we replace here, it will be s5 minus 5ps cubed plus 5p squared s. So let's erase. Now the last term that we should calculate, S6. Okay, so S6 is what? S6 minus SS5 plus P equal PS4 equal to 0. So we can conclude S6 equal to what? SS5, if you take it to right side, minus PS4. So we know S5 is what? Negative 25. It will be negative 25S minus PS4. S4 is what? 23 minus 23 what? P. So if we find S and P, then we can find S6. So let me copy all these things in one place. Okay, now I want to use these two equations and see, okay, if I want to reach from S3 to S4. So if I multiply S to S by S3, then SS3 will be what? Will be S4 minus 3PS squared. So I want to reach S4. So I say, if I say SS3, I have this one, minus 4PS2, here I have this. So SS3 minus PS squared, and also I need this, so plus 2P squared. It will be what? It will be S4, this part at first, S4 minus 3ps squared, this part that we said, and the next part, it will be what? Here, negative ps squared. So if we combine also this, negative 3, it will be negative 4, and this plus 2p squared. So here it is what? It is S4. So here you can say it is SS3. If you factor from P, it will be negative S squared plus 2, or let me check, yes, plus 2P. And if you pay attention, it is exactly this part, negative of that. So it will be what? Negative S2. So SS3 minus PS2 equal to S4. And you can take all things to one side, SS3 equal to S4, this part to other side, PS2. And if I replace S4 is 23, SS3, S3 is what? 20. So it will be what? 20S equal to S4 is what? 23. 23 plus PS2. S2 is what? 11 plus 11P. So we found the first equation that we need. So let's erase the other things. Okay, now we want the first equation we've reached was this. We want to reach from S4 to S5. So if I multiply S by S4, then I have what? S5 minus 4PS cubed plus 2P squared S. So let's see what we need to reach this. S5 we have 5PS3 here, we have 4PS cubed. So we say SS4 minus PS cubed, because minus PS cubed plus minus 4PS cubed, we will reach minus 5PS cubed, and then 2P squared S, we want to reach to 5P squared S. So I should add by 3P squared S, and it will be S5. So here, if I want to consider this here, I can factor from what? If I factor here from P, it will be negative S cubed minus plus 3PS. And if you pay attention to this one will be negative S3. Exactly. So here we can say what? We can say SS4, and it is what? Negative PS3. If you take it to right hand side, it will be PS3 plus S5. So if I replace S4 is what? 23. S3 is 20. S5 is what? Negative 25. So we conclude 23S equal to 20P minus 25. So I write here 23S equal to 20P minus 25. Okay, now two equation, two variable. I need to only find S and P to find S6 and solve the problem completely. So because I want to get rid of S, I multiply this by 23. I multiply this one by 20. So it will be what? It will be 0, 2 times this 4, 6S equal to 23. 23 will be 5 to 9. Memorize 1 squared to 31 squared. It's useful in many problems. 23 times 11, you can write 23. 23, it will be what? 2, 5, 3. It will be 2, 5, 3P. And here, if you multiply by 2, it will be 460S and equal to 2020, 400P. This one minus 500. Now I want to get rid of this. So if I subtract first one from second one, so then left side 0, 400P minus 253P will be what? Will be 147P equal to this minus this will be negative 1029. Okay, so we conclude what? 147P P equal to 1029. And if we divide, P will be 7. And now, if we replace P with 7 in one of the equations, the first one, for example, 20S equal to 23 plus 11P. P replaced with 7, 11 times 7. It will be what? 77. 77 plus 23 will be 100. So S will be what? 5. So P7, S5. Now we've reached S6. Okay, here we said S6 is negative 25S minus 23P. Let me copy and paste. Okay, so let's replace negative 25 times s. S is 5 here. And negative 23p, replace p with 7. It will be what? The first one minus 125 minus 7 times 3. 21, 2, 7 times 2, 14 plus 2, 6, 1 plus 5, 6, 2, 6, 8, and it will be 2. Negative 286. So we've solved with Newton's method or Newton's sum. Now we want to solve this problem with basic methods. Okay, here, solution number 2, we want to use only basic methods. So it is similar, but we don't use Newton's sum, and x plus y s, xy equal to p. So here, x squared plus y squared, we have these things. So I can say if I multiply x plus y by x5 plus y5, then I will reach what? I can say x plus y times, let's write x plus 4, x4 plus x to the 4 plus y to the 4 at first. It will be what? X to the 5 plus y to the 5. This times this times this. Two other things are left. X times y4 plus y times x4, or we can say x4y. So here, let's replace. At first, I can say x4, y4 is what? 23. X to the 5 plus y to the 5, negative 25. Here, you can factor from xy, and it will be x. Here, the first one will be y cubed plus x cubed, and we know y cubed plus x cubed is 20. So here, we can say it is 20. So also, I can say x plus y is s, xy is p product. I set this. So 23s equal to negative 25 plus 20p. Yes, as you can see, this is so much easier than Newton's sum. But why I told you also Newton's sum? Because in some problems, Newton's sum is so much easier. In some problems, you can use basic methods. So you should know both ways because and check them. And for example, this problem, both of them are useful, but this one, solution number 2, is so much easier, as you can see. The next one, you say, okay, I multiply x plus y by what number? You multiply x plus y by x cubed plus y cubed. So here it will be what? X to the 4 plus y to the 4, x times x4, y times y cubed. And now we should calculate this, and these are left. So plus x y cubed plus x cubed y, and it will be what? This part will be s, x cubed plus y cubed. Here we can use, it will be 20. X to the 4 plus y to the 4 will be what? 23. Okay, we can factor here from x y, x4 plus y4, 23. That's right. Xy, x squared plus y squared, which we know it is 11. So if I simplify, 20s is 23 plus 11xy, which will be p. xy, we said, is product. So we have two equations, two variables. The rest of the solution is exactly same as the first solution. So let's write these two equations together. Okay, now we want to solve these two equations, two variables. Let me write rest with black. Okay. I multiply first one by 20 and second one by 23. If I multiply first one by 20, it will be 460s. It will be negative 500 plus 400p. And this one, it will be, I explained for the students that not seen the solution number 1. So, because in solution number 1, we've done the same thing. 23 squared, 529. Plus 11 times 23. If you write, it will be 23253p. And if we subtract, for example, you can subtract first one, second one from first one, it will be negative 1029 plus 147p. Okay, so if we take these things, 1029 to left hand side, negative will be positive 171p. So if we divide both sides by 147, it will be 7, so p is 7. If we replace P7 in, for example, first equation, it will be 23s minus 25 plus 20p. 20p, replace p with 7. It will be negative 25 plus 140. And if we subtract, it will be 1, 1, 5. And then we can conclude S is what? S is 5. Now, the problem says what? Find x6 plus y6. So if I do the same thing, I say, okay, x plus y times x5 plus y5, y5, y to the 5 equals x to the 6 plus y to the 6 plus x5, xy5 plus x5y. And this part will be xy times y to the 4 plus x to the 4. So if I replace from the assumption of the problem, x plus y is what is s, and we found s is 5. x5 plus y5 here we know is negative 25. Let's replace it, negative 25. x6 plus y6, we want to find xy is p, product p is what? P is 7. x4 plus y4 from the assumption of the problem is 23. So 23. So if I replace, then I can say, okay, 5 times negative 25, negative 125 equal to x6 plus y6 plus 7 times 23. 7 times 3, 1. 21, 2. 7 times 2, 14 plus 2, 16. So we can say 1, 2, 5, negative 1, 6, 5. It take it to left hand side, it will be x6 plus y6. And then we can conclude x6 plus y6 equal to this. Minus 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Negative 286. So if you've learned something new, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification to have next videos. If you had any question about the solution of this problem or other problems, anything you think you need that I explain more, feel free to comment. Also, you can send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Okay,